After listening to Greg, somebody who already has a long-standing history in pinball, we give the floor to a team of Dutch guys that a few years ago only decided that they wanted to make their own pinball machine. And those who are following the stories about the project that they set up, the big Lebowski project, they know it's a exciting tour with a lot of things that you plan for and other things that you do not plan for. It's a very challenging road that they have taken, but the products that they have shown here in our game room outside is absolutely wonderful. We give them the opportunity to tell more about the project. Jaap, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Dankjewel. Hello everybody. My name is Jaap Nauta and I represent Dutch Pinball today. And there are a lot more people of the team in the Voorste Venne. Today and tomorrow there will be Guus, Jean-Paul, Jules, Koen, Geert, Barry en ik. Dus we zijn met een grote groep. En de nieuwe naam die ertussen staat is Geert. Geert Koop. De meeste, sorry, I have to speak in English. Damn. There's a new name there that's Geert. Geert Koop. He just joined us since 1 week. Geert, everybody knows him probably because he makes the most beautiful toys. And we had another who did it for us, and we showed it to Geert. He said, I'm not okay with this. So he said, yeah, but then you have to do it. He said, okay. So he's in the team now. So welcome, Geert. We're very happy to have him because he's really a perfectionist who has an eye for detail. And eye for detail, that's what is important for us. I'll talk today about a little short about the Expo, where we were a few weeks ago. Then talk about what's the difference between a prototype and go to a production model. And of course the status, because everybody is curious about the status. We always get questions, when will I get my machine? When will it be delivered? And the answer is, we don't know yet. We had a planning, and most plannings in pinball turn out to be late. We said we would ship the first ones in Q2, and we're now in Q4, so we're 2 quarters late, and I feel very bad about that. Because that's my role in the team. I'm kind of the product manager who shouts to everybody, this is a deadline, come on guys, we have to finish it, we have to finish it. So it's me to blame. Sorry. That's why I don't want to mention a new date. Because in fact we are 99% ready to ship. We only have electronical problems, and that's circuit boards and other stuff. And that's why we brought here to this venue 5 models of the Big Lebowski. So we first had the prototype, and what we now have is the engineering sample. And the engineering sample is in fact our Zeros series, so it's the pre-production. If this would be 100% right, we could start building tomorrow and we could start shipping the day after tomorrow, if they at least finish one in 1 day. So we're this close. But because we have electronic problems, I can't see what's happening. That's why we test here a lot, and I invite you to play as much as you can, because then on Sunday evening we have a lot of data. In our machines is a computer and everything is logged. So we get a lot of feedback from these 2 days, so they're very important to us, and we hope you play as much as you can. So in fact, this is a testing area. I'll also talk about OLS, and of course some questions and hopefully answers. At that time, Barry will also join me, because most of the questions I can't answer, but Barry can. Okay? So start with the Expo. This was a small booth. We didn't have really a booth. We hooked up with some friends. And we announced at the Expo our American distributor. And there's a small quiz. Who knows the name of this distributor? Shout it out. Sorry? Who said that? The first one who said it? You said it? Okay. You have a prize. Because you win a t-shirt of CoinTaker. Yes! Yes, my dear friends, and CoinTaker abides. Die is voor jou, hè? Alsjeblieft. Alrighty. We also, and there's your answer, by the way, because there's a small logo standing there. We also said there will be a distributor in Canada. Who? Two of you, right? Okay, because we don't have shirts from Nitro yet, you get the Dutch Pinball shirt. Two of you. I heard two people. Kan je even doorgeven die? Alvast, bedankt. That was Dutch. Help me out, please. And these two companies, they will be our authorized, preferred distributors in these countries. This will be our strategy. We don't want to have 50, 60, 70 distributors because they will compete on price. And we want to have distributors who take care of their customers and take care of their machines and take care of... That's how we will do it. So these are the first two. So if you want to buy now Big Lebowski, you have to contact these people. In Europe, we don't have a distributor yet, but there will be more. To be continued. Okay, what's the status of today? The status of today, it also depends a little bit on our mission. Our mission is to bring fun to people. That's why we started to build a pinball machine. I love it when I see somebody playing the Big Lebowski with a smile on his face. And then the ball drains and he shouts, of course, because that's part of pinball too. You always lose. But to bring fun to people, that's what we really want to do. I got two kids, daughter 17, boy 20, and they love their phone. They always are like this. During dinner it's not allowed in our house, but otherwise I would only see this part of their face. But when we play pinball, we have fun for an hour or 1 hour and a half, and you just shout to each other, look at that, it was great, great ball, great save, you cheat. And that's fun. That's a lot more fun than playing Candy Crush on your phone. So that's in fact what our base of the company is. And we want to do that by bringing you the best Big Lebowski pinball machine you've ever seen. And we take care of the details. We really look at the details. I don't know if you saw the presentation of Jaap, but the details that he put in the rug, man, it was like, I loved it. I was really so happy with all that. If I look at the details that Koen puts in his software, the phonetics that he wants to be 100% right, that's what we need. When I look at, so that's what we want to do. The bad thing is, that takes time. And then I'm the asshole because I shout at people, hey, there's a delivery date. We chose to say quality is more important than delivery, and that's why we are late. But that's the status. And we want to do things step by step. Most of you know we had a pre-order period, and we stopped it. We stopped it in April because we said, we don't need bigger. Let's make first things right. Then we take the next step. And then we take the next step. So we don't want to rush. Well, that's a bit of background, right? What we also do, we listen to our VIPs, those very important pinheads, our customers. When we started this project 2 years ago, we were asking everybody in the newsletter, if you have ideas for the game of the Big Lebowski, send it to us. And we got hundreds of ideas. A lot of them were the same. You should do something with bowling. Aye. So we put in a bowling alley. And of course we also had great ideas, but there were also guys who were saying, for instance, warnings when you have tilt. Take it easy, man, or calmer than you are. And we got a lot of good ideas. And we kept on doing that. We always try to listen to our customers, to our VIPs, who come up with ideas. Sometimes this also causes a little bit of trouble, but I'll come back to that too. Oh, there's the apron already on the screen. I don't know if you know the story about the apron, but we had in a prototype an apron with laser-cut stars. And we thought it looked awesome. And then we got 25, 30 requests for another apron because I want to have my rule sheets. And I can't, where do I leave them? So we thought, okay, let's listen to our customers. Oh, and by the way, we got 0 emails. Wow, we love this apron with these stars. So we thought, okay, it's not a big deal. We changed it to an original apron. And then hell broke loose, because we got a lot of, yeah, but I like the other one better. And then we did something that's typically Dutch. We call it polder model. We do a bit of both, and nobody's really happy. But, but we don't want to how would you say that? Okay, we don't want to piss off the guys who want and we don't want to piss off the other group. So we came up with this. I know it's stickers, decals, and not laser cut, but at least you have the same feeling of the looks of the apron as the prototype. Plus, we have rule sheets. Don't send me emails, please, because then I have to do another polder model, and nobody will be happy. We think it's really good. And you can see it at the engineering samples, the ES. Good to come from a prototype to a production model. That's really hard, because in a prototype you have all the freedom that you have when you design, when you use your metal or you use your screws. And when you go to a production model, you want to have only one screw, maybe 2, short and long. But not 25 different types, because then you mess up your whole inventory, etc., etc. And that takes time. And that's why we have a company called ARA who helps us. That's the factory where we built. It's in fact our partner. And on this side you see the prototype, and this is the machine as is today. From far it's difficult to see, so there's a little bit more of detail of the back. As you see, this is really a much nicer view. That took a lot of time, that's okay. The back box looks like this. And we got more pictures already posted on Facebook, so I'll leave that to you. We did more hardware changes, and that's a little bit more new. Well, as most of you know, we had to change the artwork of the playfield. Greg was also talking about license and freedom. Well, with universal license, there is not so much freedom as we thought we would have. So we had to remove the gun, we had to remove the wheat leaf, we had to change the folgers. So there were changes, and that's okay. In the bowling alley of the prototype has the wooden floor on where you bowl. That's with a decal. On this new one, and also the production model, it'll have a painted wooden floor. I don't know the English word for that. Maar goed, the bowling floor. Yes? So it's made with the playfield. So, and I think it's a lot better. Then we have also lichtsluis, lighting thingy, that the ball is recognized by the lightning thingy. And it's called lichtsluis in Dutch. I'll teach you some Dutch too, that's okay, that's nice. And the third thing of the bowling alley that's changed, buddy? Yeah, draaischijf. That's another word. That's the turn-in disc. We call it the draaischijf. So, thank you so much. Ball launcher, we call it. You want a t-shirt too, man? So we have the bowling vloer, the lichtsluis, and the draaischijf. The turning. But it's all to make it better. Because at the prototype, the ball sometimes jumped over the pinnetje. Oh, that's difficult in English. Anyway, those were the changes of the bowling alley. Then we have changed in the plastics. The plastics, there's an extra plastic now to spell bowling, but we also have a different technique of printing on the plastic, and it's, again, better and nicer. The wire forms, the quality of the wire forms, it's so much nicer than the prototype. It's really good. Please, if you go to the Lebowskis over there, look at it and enjoy. The amplifier, it's especially made for us. It's designed for us, so it's not a standard amplifier. So if you buy a Lebowski, you can kick out your whole hi-fi equipment and put your machine in the living room. My wife doesn't let me to. And the launch button. Yesterday we sent out a newsletter, because at Expo we did it the other way around and people were not happy. And we have to say sorry, because it's absolutely true. We always, during all these 2 years, we first send out everything to our VIPs, and then to the rest of the world. Well, at Expo, for some reasons, I don't want to get into that, but we didn't send out the newsletter, and people heard that I presented their stuff that they didn't know about. Sorry, wrong. So yesterday we sent out the newsletter. We learn. And today, I tell you about the launch button. They already know, so it's now on Pinside. Where's the launch button? Well, this is the reason. It broke. And you don't want to have stuff broken. Of course, pinball machines will break, etc. But this, so we changed it to a flat ball, launch button. But there are more changes. The lighting of the toy, of the rug toy area is very dark. So we put there an extra spot. Bad news is that we tested it yesterday and the spot is not bright enough, so we will change that. It will become better. But that will be solved too. The dream seam area was also dark, so we changed that. The large pin on the back is now doorzichtig. Transparent, thank you so much. Doorzichtig, word number 4 in Dutch. You'll learn. And the light pipes of the GI, they were not in the prototype, but they are now in the ES samples, and they work magnificent. We are really happy the way the things went better and better and better. The spinner, we have a new image on that. We had there the mirror from the movie, but that was not allowed. So now you see the girl do that if you spin. And we had a discussion, how do you start? Do you start like this with the girls? You know, with the... Or do you start with this? Yeah, that's discussions that we have. And so important are the details. And you know what very male thing was? Well, I don't want to close the girl's legs, so we start like this. Very subtle. The roof of the upper playfield in the prototype was made from wood. Now it's a nice plastic one with the lighting inside. And the left ramp and diverter, there was not really the right flow, the nice flow, so we did some redesign there as well. And we did more. The Brunswick ball return on the left, one of the toys, it had a painted metal-ish. Now it's really metal. The White Russian, and that was also one of the VIPs. That was a nice one. We received a few emails. I love your White Russian, but it's straight. And I put my pinball machine under an angle of 6.5 degrees. So what did we do? Oh, Buddy did. I say we, but Buddy. He made the White Russian under 6.5 degree angle. So if you now look at the White Russian, it's exactly like the way the White Russian would degree. It's a detail, but we love details. And we know you love it too. We had the characters of the inserts above the creature window. And they were starburst. Now they are clear. Again, a detail, but an important one to me. By the way, the creature window that is on these machines, they will scratch because we didn't put a layer on them to test and see how quickly will it scratch. Well, after one day we already said, okay, there will be protection on that creature window. So don't be afraid if you don't tell me, hey, there are scratches on the window. I know, and it's solved. Then, of course, we have the rug. We have the prototype rug was not as nice and not as bright as the real rug. The real rugs are now in the other room. And the display. We changed the display. And we already got very good feedback about the graphics, about the movies, about everything of the original display. But this one has a far, far, far better resolution. Twice as high. It's also a little bit different size, a little bit higher, a little bit less wide. But that's a huge improvement for us. And then there's the lighting of the back box. We don't have that in the machine yet, but we will use a technique that you have one lead strip, and then another English word that I don't know. Hoe heet dat, buddy? Ja. Een lichtgeleidingsplaat. Yeah, but in English, I mean. It's material that guides the light. So you have the light here, the source of the light at the bottom. And it geleids up. That's the 5th Dutch word that you learn. Lichtgeleidingsplaat. Now, important word. You will pick up girls with that one. Don, remember that. Oh, by the way, Don is looking for a girlfriend. If you are interested in Don, is your man. But the lighting of the back box will be new as well. So a lot of hardware changes. And that's not all, because you also have software changes. The software we ran the prototypes on, and the software today, it's different. We had a very pre-version A or something, or alpha pre, and now is it alpha B. So it's still not finished, and Koen, I know you will hate me for it. I love what you did. I'm already so happy what I see in the game. But the guys want to show more and show more and show more, which is only good. We are limited. There is, for instance, the great scene of Jesus when he bowls. It's the music of the Eagles, and he licks the ball and he makes his nice dance, you know, that scene. We are not allowed to use that scene in our pinball machine, because in the license it says you're not allowed to cut the music or the audio from the movie. And we don't have the license for the original song of the music, because we need the master. We only have the license for the song. So what do we have now in our pinball machines? It's instrumental versions of 5 songs. Jules arranged it, and Jules is a professional in sound, and he's a perfectionist, again. And just go and listen, and have a laugh when you read stuff about MIDI files on Pinside, because it was really funny to read all that, and I think, yeah, guys, just listen and trust us, we will make good shit, because that's what we want to give you. It's still work in progress. Final approval is pending. You have, with Universal, several stages of approval. You first have the creative approval, good. Then you get the pre-production approval, you get the production, the post-production approval. I'm not too good with rules, I'm Dutch. But all these different approvals make that you have to wait now and then. So, everything we see is approved, but we will need to get production approval to really build it. Roger Jaap is helping us with that. He does a great job. So that will be fine too. Then the rule sheet, how deep will it be? Well, that's a schema, chart, a chart of the rule sheet. It is on the web. Everybody who wants to see it can take a look at it. And we wanted to make a rule sheet which is deep enough to be challenging, but not as deep as Lord of the Rings, for instance. And we said, well, maybe we can use the game that we finished last year, our Bride of Pinbot 2.0 kit, which is still available, of course, because this is how you can get to metamorphosis. First you have to finish multiball 1, then you have to finish multiball 2, and then you have to go to metamorphosis. And I know, because I'm an average player, yeah, in my house I'm the pinball wizard, but here I'm really, I'm always happy if I win one game against the guys of the team, because they are them. And I know I will probably not ever reach metamorphosis with the glass plate on. So, but it's challenging, and maybe once a year you get it. Well, if you know the original Bride of Pinbot, to get the billion To come into the billionaires club is way too easy. In fact, I did it for 6 or 7 times. That's not nice. You should have a more challenging game. But I'll show you what happens with the animation. By the way, yesterday I was talking to somebody, doesn't matter, and he said, what I don't like is I get Bride of Pinbot 2.0, but I lose my original game. And I said, no, you don't. If you press the start button, and you keep it for 3 seconds, you get a screen. Do you want to play the old Williams game, or do you want to play the Dutch pinball game? And if you go to the old version, you get your alphanumeric screen. You have the old game, the old callouts, the old... So you have, in fact, two games in your own pinball machine. I just say it because it was Winfred, and I thought, if the chairman doesn't know that, yeah, come up, that's not good. Hey, you're here. It was you, right? We were talking about it yesterday, and you were surprised. Oh, that's cool. I said, buy one. And that's also good news. We had about 10 orders for batch number 3. Today, we have 17. And we want to have 25. And I talked to somebody today who asked me, yeah, but I can buy now a Bride of Pinbot, but I want to be 100% sure that you make batch number 3. Well, I here now officially say we will make batch number 3 because I already have 17. It's not 25 yet. If it takes too long, well, then we will build 17, 18. So there's a promise to you guys, if you are looking for Bride of Pinbots, because you want to have the 2.0, it's available. We promise you we will make the 3rd batch. So that's the good news, again. Goed, to get to Metamorphosis, you have to play a lot. And if everything works, you get...
Strange.
Shoot shuttle ramp.
Hi there.
My God, she's alive!
So you have to reach this, you saw you had to hit the heartbeat ramp 5 times to activate the shot for the shuttle ramp. Well, that sounds not too difficult. But before that, you have to play first multiball 1. That means shuttle ramp 3 times heartbeat, 3 times shuttle ramp, then you have multiball 1. During multiball 1, you have to have 5 jackpots. If you don't hit that, you have to restart your multiball 1 again. So after these 5 times jackpot during multiball 1, you can go to the next stage, which is multiball 2. Multiball 2, you start with 1 shuttle ramp, then you have to shoot 3 combos to lock the balls, to light the locks. So you have to shoot the combo of a heartbeat, shuttle ramp, heartbeat, shuttle ramp, heartbeat, shuttle ramp, and then you have to hit 3 times shuttle ramp. I will never make that, because then I have to do this. 5 times the heartbeat, and then... So I know the theory of the game, and with the glass plate off, I will reach it. This is an example of the rule sheet, of how deep the rule sheet will be in Lebowski. This is more or less, we won't go deeper. Otherwise I'll be so frequently frustrated, which is also part of pinball. The software changes in Lebowski. This is already outdated because we have now the new music in there. But still I want to show you a short video of the gameplay when it starts, just to get an idea of how nice it looks.
I'm staying. Finishing my club.
And this was also to make sure that the rumor that John Goodman would not be in the Big Lebowski, that's history too, because you saw him. He's there, and he'll swear. So yes, there's a lot of words and F-bombs in there, so it will have a family setting. I saw, there was this little kid in Chicago, really a little achiever, and he was playing Lebowski, and his dad said, "Cover your ears." Yeah, well, it was funny. OLS, online services. People who have a bride know that you can hook up your bride to the internet. And we will do the same with Lebowski. You can hook up your bride, you can hook up your Lebowski to the internet. And this is how the screens look. These, yeah, it's a bit difficult to read probably, but you see on the left a lot of names. Then you see 3 screens, and that means that these 3 screens are playing, because you get live information from the screen. If they put it on public, it's a setting that you have to click the tick box. So if you put, I want to have my, in this case, my bride public, then everybody can see your score, can actually see if you're playing. And you have also a personal page, and in this personal page, this is mine. It says Jaap's BOP. I'm not very creative with names, but that's, yeah. You see, I play a lot myself because it says Jaap Nauta everywhere. I told you, I'm good in my own house. But my high score is 52 million, and I saw PDX Monkey got 441 million. So that puts me back into place. But the thing is, what you get with this, your high score is always saved, whatever happens, because it's in the cloud. And I can see how many games did I play, what's my average ball time, my average game time, how much extra balls did I get, how many trophies did I earn, because on the right you get trophies. We think this is for Lebowski an added value. And for us, it's also very good to have it, because if we see, we get a lot of data from this, technical data as well. So we know how many games are played on Lebowski, if there are 100 machines in the field. And we see that after 10,000 games, of whatever number I mentioned, that something breaks, we can give you a call and say, hey, you're now in 9,099 games, probably this will break. So, shall we send you already your part so your uptime of your machine is high? A pinball machine that's not working is frustrating. So if you get the part before it breaks, your uptime is higher. And that's why we think it's important to do that. Then, that's all I wanted to tell you about. I would like to ask Barry to be at least in the neighborhood if there are difficult questions. And if you have easy questions, ask them to me. Oftewel, Shim.
Easy question, test, goed. Easy question for Barry, I think.
Nee, voor mij.
Oh, for you. Are there some questions, guys? Ladies? That guy with the nice hair, yes? Welcome.
Those online services, they
Oh, de microfoon krijgen. Ja.
I never do against my mic. That's you will steal it.
Okay. There will be a leaderboard, but it will be for that game only. So no global leaderboard or something. Yeah, well, it's something. There always will be cheaters, so that's why we didn't do a global leaderboard, because people want to be on top of the leaderboards, and then you can just take off the glass and fix the game. Yeah. So.
Other questions, ladies? Yes.
Can you build in a glass off mode so you can take them identify the cheater?
Yeah, we can, of course, we can maybe you could add a switch to detect if the glass is off, but then again you can just put tape on.
You could always put duct tape on your outlane. So.
Yeah. We have to, yeah. So it's really hard to do a hardware fix for detecting a glass off. So.
Nice. Other questions, ladies? Not so much ladies. Gentlemen? Theo? Which lesson did you have learned? Maybe
Ik verstond het niet.
Welke les heb je geleerd? Which lesson did you learn from the past 2 years?
Oh,
I don't know how many time you have for the answer.
The biggest lesson that we learned is that we are very good in improvising.
Improvising?
Yeah, because that's something you have to do.
Yeah.
Improvise everything.
Okay. Communication? Is that
communication?
Communication between the two of you, the rest of the team, the rest of the world?
Yeah, communication-wise, it's like, look, Barry lives in Limburg.
Yeah,
I live in Groningen.
Yeah, I know that
so that's
also.
through 300 kilometers. And when we're on the phone, we say it's good that there's a distance between us.
It's good, because otherwise you should...
Maybe.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right.
No, and then we would drink too much probably as well.
Oh, that's also not so. And other lessons you learned? You still like pinball, Barry? Yeah. You were a pinball fan for years, and now you're part of the business, but you still love the game?
And I'm still playing. I'm playing the tournament and the team tournament as well. So yeah.
You want to win?
Nah.
No?
Really good. I like to win.
Okay. Other questions, guys? Yes, this man?
Consider all the problems you had with licensing and etc. Do you regret having a licensed team instead of starting?
Do we regret the licensed theme?
Do you?
Yeah, nah.
Do you regret you?
We love the movie. We love all the ideas that you can get from that movie. So we really love it.
But?
So is it worth all
yeah.
Yes, it's worth all the trouble. But it is difficult. And you know what happened? I told this also in Chicago. When we put a request in for could you please approve this, we got an email back. And it said, we would prefer if you would change this and this and this.
Oh. And then
well, if you do literally Dutch, well, we would prefer, so you don't have to. So we didn't change it. Look, and everybody here thinks that's normal. But in the US, everybody started laughing. They say, Dutchie. That's really stupid.
Crazy Dutch
and
pinball.
For us, it was very normal.
Prefer means take the shit off.
Yeah, we learned it, and that's why we probably will not have the preferred dealer and call it authorized dealer, because otherwise they will think it's...
All right. Hey, I missed you at the start, so what's your schedule for the next year, for 2016?
2016, we focus first on getting out the machine. Today we test, tomorrow we test. We get that feedback from all these machines, and depending on how long the list is, we will start building and shipping ASAP.
ASAP, and what does it mean? Next month?
Very soon.
Very soon.
And I hope yesterday.
You hope yesterday, that was yesterday, okay. And 2016, what will it bring for you?
Hopefully, we will visit a lot of shows, because I saw the tour of Greg, and I thought, we would love to do that.
Okay.
And also support the distributors that we have. So support CoinTaker and support Nitro.
There are some guys from America, there are some guys from Canada.
Yeah.
Is Canada and America a more important market for you?
It's a bigger market for us, not more important, but much more people.
Much more
so
people.
bigger.
Okay. Other questions, ladies, gentlemen? Yes, Mr. Rob Capel. Welcome.
The chapel guy.
Speak loud, please.
Will the pricing for the production model be the same as the pre-order model?
The pricing.
The price of the production model will be the same? No, it will be higher. It already is higher.
I don't know. The pre-order amount? How much was that? 75.50. And now, if I want to buy one,
You have to go to CoinTaker and to
coin taker. Where's coin taker?
Nitro.
Don't take my coins, please. Really good.
They have a special offer.
Really good in coin. Yeah.
They have, I think they have a special offer that they
For
do.
Dutch people,
Well, roughly $10,000,
$10,000.
including the rug, including the shiny the legs and everything, plus shipment within the USA.
Okay, that's.
We're working on a European distributor.
Okay. And is it the guy, because you're both Dutch, is it the guy from Holland or is it the guy?
We don't know yet.
You're looking and you choose the best.
And we take step by step. We do things slowly. We take step by step. Don't rush because you will make too many mistakes.
Okay. Is that not difficult for you? Don't rush, because I think you really want to.
Yeah.
But
it's better to not rush.
All right. Really good. Really good. Other questions? This man. Who? Yes, that's a good question.
The theme of next?
The theme.
Yes.
First, will they make another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to make another one?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Barry, also you? Together? You're going to make? Yeah, together. All right, I don't know. You never know. You're going to make another one? And what's the theme?
We have about a list of 300 themes that we love.
All right. Yeah, 3 or 2 maybe.
300?
Well,
no, it's a huge list. And we have the discussion, will we do a licensed game or a non-licensed game? And that's ongoing.
What do we have to do? What do they have to do? Licensed game? Licensed game, yeah? No, eh? Of course not. Why should you do a license game?
Well, send us ideas. That's what we love. Because if you know, send it to Buddy at
Jaap. I didn't hear you for 10 minutes, so what's their next theme for Dutch Pinball? The next theme for Dutch Pinball? Shall I do it in Dutch or not? In 5 minutes you're on stage, yeah? What do you, if you look to your personal favorites, if you look to maybe Monster Bash or something like that, or Medieval Attack from Mars, what's
Elvira, I love Elvira.
Elvira?
Yeah.
Are you, Barry?
Elvira, yes.
Elvira, the third. That should be good.
Third Elvira, yeah. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Cassandra loves it, I think.
Yes, she's still got the looks, I think.
She's still good.
And we got Photoshop.
And it's really good, really good. Good. Other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah? No? Good? Are you all gonna buy a Dutch Pinball big Lebowski machine? 10,000 euros only, that's nothing. Oh. Dollars? Ooh, dollars, it's also nothing. Maybe guilders. Okay.
Deutschmark.
What's good, yours? Yes? I have a warm applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Dankjewel. Bas, ik kijk even naar Bas. Is Bas er nog?